Do you know how a couple of months ago people were trying to standardize adobo? I don't know how they will ever be able to achieve that. But one of the dishes that I think that would be just as difficult to standardize is sinigang. And today we're doing something that I've been wanting to do for a really, really long time, and that's communicating with you guys and for you guys to tell me how you want me to make my sinigang.
But do you think carrots should be in sinigang?
This is not gonna be sour at all. Yes, you're the man. I didn't cheat, I didn't cheat. Depending where you find yourself in the Philippines and depending on the locally available ingredients that you might have access to, sinigang is prepared in various ways. Hopefully, we have enough people following us online from all over the Philippines that when we post these stories asking people to help us decide what to use and which ingredients to prioritize for the different categories of flavors that are found in sinigang, then we will be able to come up with something quite special. I'm not looking to do anything traditional. All I'm doing here is showcasing the beautiful diversity of Filipino cuisine and how every different person in this country has a very different way of eating and remembering sinigang. There are a few main ingredients to sinigang. The first one being the souring agents, then you have the vegetables, then you have the protein, which determines the broth. Those three things are kind of what make the dish. So we want to give people the option to pick and choose what goes into those categories. So I'm going to be doing some stories for each category and then having people vote on what they would prefer in their sinigang, which now becomes my sinigang. Okay, so I'm going to post up this video first. Today I wanted to try an experiment where you guys help me determine how we're gonna make sinigang. This is just really a really fun experiment to see how different sinigang is all over the Philippines. The first and most important thing is the pampaasin, so basically what makes the dish sour. The ones we have today with us are calamansi, we have some santol, we have some dried kamyas. We were not able to find some fresh kamyas. We have some guava, some tamarind, which is probably the most classic one, and we have some green mango. I would have loved to have batuan, which is used a lot in like bacolod and stuff, but unfortunately, again, we couldn't find it. So I'm gonna post all of these and then ask people to choose what they prefer. So we already have about 3,000 people voting on the souring agent. Now we can move on to the proteins. This is liempo, I believe, correct? Then we have some beef shank. A little bit controversial, but still very delicious. We have some shrimp, which is really fast, probably one of my favorite ones. Fish, you could use tons of different type of fish, honestly, but we thought we'd kind of throw a curveball there and do galunggong. I've actually never seen sinigang galunggong. And then we have the panga, or the jaw of lapu-lapu, which is also really good. For fish, you could also have salmon. For seafood in general, you could also have crab. I don't want to say you can have chicken. I've actually never seen a chicken sinigang. I mean, you can do it. I just feel like maybe it'd be a little weird. I'd stick to these ones. So let's see what everyone else thinks. Our FEATR assistant for the day today, Kashka, Gaddi, she's gonna help us out by holding the phone. Vegetable number one for sinigang, we have okra. We have a couple. Okay, I feel like it's an overwhelmingly yes. What do you think, Martin?
No.
It's a lot of yes. It's a lot of yeses. It's a lot of yeses. Okay. Okay, majority is yes. Okay, so guys, okras. I'm sorry for those of you who don't like it. One person said 1 billion yes, so that oversees everyone. So okras are staying. Guys, okras are staying. Next, we have carrots. Okay, we got some no's. You guys, oh my God, you guys are trolling me. What's up? What's your name?
Hi, what's up?
What's your name?
My name is Richard.
Richard, where are you from, Richard?
I'm from Mindanao, Philippines.
Nice.
Nice, what part of Mindanao? Which city?
Pagadian City.
Cool, never been there. Okay, I don't know how you guys do sinigang there, but do you think carrots should be in sinigang?
I think no.
Do you think I should try it, or no, it's a bad idea?
I think you should.
No, that's a wrong answer. You say no.
Yes, bro.
Okay, I'll try it just for you. Yo, what's up? Yes, what's your name?
My name is Arlan.
Arland, okay, cool. Arland, where are you from? Las Piñas. Okay, I have a couple of vegetables here. If you could choose which one to remove for sinigang, which one would you remove?
I think lettuce.
Lettuce is out.
And I'm not
Okay, sounds good. All right, noted. Thank you very much.
Hi Erwan, I'm Gladys.
Gladys, where are you from?
I'm a Tanay Rizal.
If you were to kill one of these ingredients, which one would you remove?
I would choose carrots.
Remove the carrots. Okay, thank you very much. I didn't want to put carrots either, so thank you very much for saving me from doing that big mistake. I don't want to be canceled because of my Sinigang in 2021. All right, this is our last color.
Romeo.
Romeo, wow. Lucky man. What? Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Tarlac.
Tarlac. Cool. Okay, so which one do you want to remove?
I'll remove the red bell pepper.
Yes, you're the man. I didn't cheat. It's on camera. We have the perfect ingredients. If I could make it my way, I would add gabi, but this is perfect. Results are in. So vegetables, I'm very happy with what we have left. We have talong, we have kangkong, we have sile, we have sitaw, and we have radish, but I'm not gonna asshole. Some people ask to see carrots and lettuce to see if it works. So we're gonna make a separate bowl of the broth once it's cooked and put these in and see if it actually works. I doubt it, really. And tomatoes. No one took out the tomatoes. Perfect. In terms of the polls that we did, for the souring agent, surprisingly, that's guava. This is not going to be sour at all. We might have to add some other things, but it could work. Next, in terms of proteins, number 1 is shrimp. And number 2 is actually beef shank, which is quite surprising to me. So we have all the elements that we need now. So I guess we're gonna be making a guava and shrimp sinigang with some talong, kangkong, kamatis, sile, sitaw, and labanos. Let's get cooking.
For our sour broth, I'll start off with some water, guava, and dried kamyas.
Okay, we have both bayabas and dried kamyas here. It's been boiling for about 30 minutes. The kamyas is really giving us some sourness, but I think we're not there yet. I will add some sampalok here just to make it even more sour. So we're just gonna go ahead and crack these and then boil them. This just shows the importance of having the ingredients at the right kind of ripeness to make sure that they really do give you that maasim that you really, really look for. While waiting for our broth to develop, I want to thank the sponsors of this video. As you know, I've been working with Smart for a very, very long time, and they have the new mobile number portability in which you can switch over to Smart from any other network and still keep the same mobile network, which is pretty cool because then you are switching to the proven fastest mobile network in the Philippines. They have all the awards to prove it from Ookla. I've done a bunch of speed tests myself, and trust me, we've gotten some pretty impressive numbers. Sometimes, depending on where I am, I get up to like 350 Mbps download speeds, which is insane and which is amazing for the work that we do in terms of like videos, because we deal with lots of big files. So today was all about kind of like making the right choices in terms of putting together our sinigang and connecting with the audience, and you can only do that if you have really fast internet speeds. And at the end of the day, you do see and you will see that the right choices do matter. So make that smart move and switch over to Smart, and let's keep cooking our sinigang. When your sampalok's almost nice and soft, one thing you can do, because when you cook a shrimp sinigang, the issue I have with it is that unlike pork or beef, where you really cook down the proteins and render out the fat and get a lot of flavor in that broth from that protein, with shrimp, you don't want to overcook it, so you really can't get all that shrimpy flavor that you really want. So a little trick is keep a couple of shrimp heads and shrimp peels to the side, and you can actually add it to this souring kind of broth that we have, so you have a more intense shrimp flavor.
Fry off your onions and tomatoes with some olive oil until soft and brown. Once there, add in your shrimp and just cook for about a minute or so. You really want to press out as much flavor as possible from the sour broth when you put it in with your shrimp. Run water through there a few times if you want, and then add a little more water into your pot, or even some good fish or shrimp stock. Season with fish sauce and add your vegetables in cooking order. I usually bunch up eggplant, radish, and string beans, cook that for about 4 minutes before you add your okra and kangkong for about 2 minutes, and then finish off with your kangkong leaves for an additional minute or so.
So here we have it, your final dish. Thank you to everyone who was participating. That was really fun. I really think that we should be doing more of those impromptu lives. They're kind of like do your own DIY adventures when it comes to food, because in Filipino food there are a lot of variations and there's lots of diversity. So instead of fighting against it, let's accept it and embrace it. The body of the sinigang is what I really like. I think it's because of the guava and the tamarind and how we really kind of pounded it through that sieve. So it has almost like a really thick texture. Usually you get that when you add gabe or when you add like a slurry of glutinous rice flour and a bit of water. I've seen a lot of cooks do that as well, just to give it body. But here it's already really syrupy, which I really like. Let's try it. Clean, very clean. The flavor of the tamarind, the bayabas, and the kamyas really does come through. The vegetables are perfectly cooked, which is why I think it's really important to cook them at different times. And you do get that seafood flavor from the shrimps. Let's try one of the shrimps. Perfectly cooked. Overall, a really good dish. I did try this broth with some carrots and some lettuce, and it was disgusting. Don't do that at home. Thanks for watching. Peace out.